So in this sneaker update, I am going to be talking all about the Jordan 1s, everything from a bit of history, interesting facts, and give you guys a little bit of my view on it and where I think the sneaker is going, and obviously the recently released Bred Toes, Game Royales, and Shadows. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So before we get started, I do just want to add a couple disclaimers. One, I'm not sponsored by Nike or Jordan brand whatsoever. I buy my own shoes. Number two, I am not in the sneaker game or a sneaker expert. I don't claim to be. I simply like to buy shoes because I like to wear them, and when I don't like to wear them anymore, I don't sell them or trade them. I in fact give them away, or mostly I donate them at the end of the year. With that said, let's kind of get this review started. If you're new to this channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button, but do not hit that notification bell because you will probably get other updates like my plans or my reactions, which you might not be interested in. If you do, go ahead, hit that, doesn't really matter to me. So when I originally wanted to do this update, I wanted to take it from the business side of Nike. Specifically, I wanted to know what % of Nike's revenues are coming from the Jordan brand, and more specifically, what % of that is from the Jordan 1 sneaker. Unfortunately, I couldn't find all that information. The investors report and the SEC filings were not as detailed as I'd like it to be, so I will have to spend a bit more time doing some more research to kind of get that information. But if you do have that information, comment below and let me know what % of Nike's revenues are from the Jordan 1 shoe. But instead, what I ended up coming across is a few interesting history and facts about the Jordan 1 that I myself, didn't even know. And again, because I'm not a sneaker expert, so I thought these were really interesting. And here are some interesting facts I do want to share with you guys. The designer was Peter Moore, and it debuted in October of 1985 for a retail price of $65. Nike originally released 13 colorways, and let's see if I can name all of them without looking at my phone. They are the Band, the Chicago, the Royals, the Black Toe, Carolina Blue, Black and White, Blue and White, Metallic Red, Metallic Purple, Metallic Blue, Metallic Green, and the Natural Gray. Obviously, I couldn't name all of them, so I had to look at my phone. They produced so much of these shoes that in 1986, they actually sat on the shelves and marked down the price for about $20. So the following year, the Jordan 1s went on a sabbatical leave and didn't come back until about 1994. It was probably the first time that Nike actually brought a shoe back to life. And it was also that time when Jordan retired from basketball and went to baseball. So it actually surprisingly flopped when they released it back to the market, and they actually released the Band in the Chicagos and it did not do well, so obviously they had to shelve it again. Since 2007, it's been consistently in the market with a few variation of mids and lows, and obviously a lot more. So I really want to know this interesting fact, and I couldn't find it during my research, and I only found a certain segment of it, but I was curious. How many colorways are there of the Air Jordan 1 High since it's been released in 1985? The closest thing I found was from a website called Soul Collector, and it talks about the colorway guide, and it was from 1985 to 2006, and there was 121 style codes that were produced from that time when the Air Jordan 1 High was released in 1985 until about 2016. Here we are, 2018, 33 years later since the first Jordan 1 was dropped, and obviously there's a lot more colorways since that article was also produced. I'm gonna take a wild guess, maybe it's around 175 or 200. If you guys know the answer, comment below. Again, it is only the Air Jordan 1 High colorways that I want to know how many has there ever been produced. And obviously the last 3 that's dropped, everyone went nuts over. They are the Bred Toes, Game Royale, and Shadow. So surprisingly, I got all of these all online the day they dropped, and the only one I think I went to go into the store to see if I can get my hands on them was the Shadows, and the only reason why is because I got up really early that day, but I did get to the mall. It was all packed, it was all sold out, so there was no chance of me getting my hands on it. So again, I went back to online to Foot Locker, and I was able to get my hands on them. It's a little tricky because I was waiting in all 3 of the purchases I did all online. There was a bit of a wait time because the traffic was so high. And with Foot Locker, you never know until the shoes are actually delivered in your home if you did get them or not, because I've had some experiences where they did cancel my order. But yeah, they pulled through on all of these 3 sneakers, and surprisingly I was able to get my hands on them. But apparently a lot of these, some of them were really, I guess, limited. Again, I'm not a sneaker expert, so I don't know. I do know that out of all these 3, the Shadow was the only OG colorway, and obviously these were the most highly anticipated Jordan 1 so far to be released this year, and everyone broke their wallet as well as a few legs for these. Now for the other 2, again, I'm not too sure on this, but I heard they were also limited and people went nuts over them and got into fights over it. Guys, at the end of the day, they are just sneakers, so always put safety first. That's just my thing, and you know, I got to a place now where if there's a shoe I really want and I can't get my hands on it, it's cool. I'll just move on. I don't bother going camping out or waiting in line. I'll check to see if they're online. If I do go to the store and they happen to be there, great. If not, I move on, you know, I keep it moving. But that's just me. Again, I just like shoes because I like to wear them. If you ask me about all these 3 and which ones are my favorite, when it comes to everyday wear, I would probably say the Shadow is going to be my favorite, only because it is the black and gray, very neutral color. I mostly wear black and gray and dark colors, and I think these will go well with all of them. My second favorite probably to wear would be the Game Royales, and only because I like blue. Blue is one of my favorite colors. You know, the white, great for the summer right now or the spring, and obviously the combo of the black, blue, and white. I think it's just a really cool mix, and this can go anywhere. This can also go with anything as well. And then obviously the Bred Toes. For a lot of people, it's probably gonna be their favorite as well. The only reason why I put this in third is because I don't really wear a lot of red, and it is hard for me to wear red at times. Maybe it's just I'm not comfortable with it, but this color combination with the black, red, and the white, I think is great. And honestly, when it comes to the Jordan 1s, the reason why it is my favorite is you can wear it with almost anything, regardless of the colorway. That's just my take on it and my view on it. When it comes to the quality, I would probably rank the Shadows, the Bred Toes, and the Game Royales in terms of the leather. That's just the way I would rank them, and I think most of you guys would agree. If not, comment below, rank in order which one you would wear first, from first to third, and which one do you think has a better quality. Let me know what you guys think. I'm not going to do a detailed review on any of these because there's so many videos of those that you guys can check out, but I will give you guys a few cool on-feet look of these shoes. There's the on-feet look of those shoes. Now to get to where I think the Jordan 1 is going. I honestly think that it is here to stay. It is never ever going to go on a sabbatical leave or go back into the vault. I think the shoe has established itself as a timeless sneaker, especially when you think about it in today's market when there is so many shoes that's constantly coming out, thousands of them every month, and this shoe is still one of the hottest shoes that everyone wants and everyone needs. And honestly, I think the high top shoe is never gonna go out. It is here to stay for good. It is a timeless shoe. It will stand the test of time, and it is just no longer a basketball shoe. It is honestly a lifestyle sneaker shoe. It is my lifestyle sneaker shoe. That's actually what I want to know. Do you guys use your Jordan 1s to play basketball or as a lifestyle sneaker? Comment below and let me know. Thank you so much for sticking around. If you do like this content and you do want to see more, hit that subscribe button and give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down, and comment and let me know how crappy this is, and actually just stick to my plant videos. Other than that, I will see you guys soon. Peace.